And we should be live. I think so. Let me quickly check on my laptop. But I think we should be live. I streamed earlier today and it went pretty well. I think it went pretty well. Yeah, it's all working. Stream is live. Alright, so in this game, or these games we're gonna watch, we got Excal, currently one of the best players, if not the best player in the game. And we have Metti. This is not the game that, or the map they're actually gonna play, by the way. I think this is just a lag test. Metti, bit of an unknown star, really good actually, but in my opinion doesn't really get the credit he deserves. He's extremely good. Mostly plays in the Iranian tournament. Actually, I know everyone always hates my camera angle, so let's turn that out a little bit for these games. And yeah, this is just gonna be a 1 minute lag test, and it looks pretty fine so far. Basically, for 1v1, you want this number to not go over 20. The moment it goes over 20, it's kind of bad. Like, the level of play really drops significantly. But yeah, it looks good. Normally, for a lag test, you stay 1 minute. Looks good. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be my first casting stream ever. I don't think I've ever done it before. I've done some POV streams before. Let me actually link it. Um, link him my YouTube channel, just because he'll probably promote it. Yeah, he'll post it in the topic so the host can see, maybe watch the stream for some, in case something happens, like a mismatch. So where is Excal? Okay, should be sent. God damn it, I'm having uh, trouble typing. You should know what I mean, right? This is a bit of a Fargo strategy, as you see here. It's actually really good. If this CC dies, he always has a second CC. It's kind of an unknown strategy, but it's really good. Like, and then you just make CCs, multiple of them, and you'll always have a CC ready. It's something Fargo really loves to do, and it's actually proven to be very, very good. It's a very good strategy. I wish I was good enough to come up with it. But yeah, Fargo's always been like that. I'm just kidding. Fargo's gonna hate me. I already did. So it's gonna be the home set of Excal, meaning he can decide everything. Like, he can decide which matchups and which maps. And then they play two sets. And then next set it's gonna be Metti's home game, so he decides the matchup and the map. Quite an interesting little format here. I don't think it's ever been done before. So props to Anticro. I think he's the host. Anticro nickname. I think they're the host. So yeah, props to them for coming up with such an innovative idea. I personally would have never thought of it, but it's pretty cool. So we're just waiting for Excal to pick the map. In the meantime, let's actually grab the topic right here. I see that Excal picked the map, by the way. So yeah. So he picked Tank's Health, this one. And in the north corner, we have Metti playing as the Orange, as Stealth General on the map Summer Arena. And then in the bottom, we have the Goat, the Excal, as Tank, playing in purple. So it doesn't look like a truck rush happens. Normally you see players go for a truck rush on this map because it's quite a good map for it, to be fair. But are we seeing a little bit? We're seeing a little bit of a late supply, second supply from Metti. I think he wants to get fast map control. He's gonna make a war factory. Is that fake? It looks like it's fake. Is Metti gonna take the oils, or is he just gonna spam some terrorist? To He's probably anticipating a truck rush is about to happen here, but actually went for the two supplies. Just making two war factories, nothing different here. Messed up a little bit with his supplies here. I think it's a little bit too far away. They might fix themselves. Sometimes they do that. It's really strange. Okay, so we are seeing Medi go for the oils. I would like to see him repaired in that case, because these die so quickly. But yeah, Medi has nice map control over everything. I think he probably can get a few oils here. I would like to see a tunnel near his base if he has the money for it, so he can easily support with his tunnels. A little bit of a bad force fire there. He tried to kill the dragon tank, but didn't really succeed. Another dragon tank on the left-hand side. Is it just gonna flame down the oil, or is it gonna try to pass? Yeah, it's just gonna flame down the oil. Probably take out one RPG with it. And the same thing here. Is this also just gonna try to flame down the oil? It would be a pretty good move. It would really set Medi back a few. Yeah, this is also just gonna kill the oil. Nice response there from Excal, was being shot by the tunnel, moved it. And the tunnel does actually clear up the dragon tank. I think if he placed it a little bit more here, he could have most likely taken out the tunnel with it. But no succeeding. The tunnel on the right hand side also kills this dragon tank. So all in all, things are not looking too bad for Metti. He still can get 2 oils. If he's quick though. I don't think Excal saw that Metti was going for the oil capture just yet, because the rebels are stealthed, of course. But yeah, I would really like to see these oils actually being repaired, because they really die very quickly. So I think this one's just gonna either repair it, or he's gonna make a third supply. I would prefer to repair, yeah, there we go. There's actually Gat tank there. You don't see that often. It's pretty nice. Another dragon tank killing the tunnel on the left hand side. Yeah, he's gonna man it for sure. And Metti did actually capture 1 oil, so it's not a waste. The capture upgrade is not a waste. So Metti must be happy with that. And yeah, things are kind of looking like it's all about the middle over here. But this dragon tank might get in, and if it does, it's gonna be the end of Metti. Exca's just spamming all his units to the middle. That's what we like to see. There's actually a prop out right here. This is a really nice move. This dozer, I don't think a tech can get in there, so this should be a pretty nice box. By the way, guys, this is my first time actually casting something. So if I have any problems with my mic, just let me on or let me know in the chat. I got my laptop right here with the chat next to me. And the tunnel in the mid goes down, and things are looking kind of rough for Metti. I would like to see this maybe sold, make it back here. He does scout this dragon tank, that's nice. And there's actually a Lotus out to capture the oil, so he's not gonna kill this. He's just gonna try to take it for himself. But here we see a big engagement. Is Metti gonna be able to hold? It's looking kinda rough. I think he should move his army. But he is actually gonna hold this pretty nicely. Only lost a few units. I think he lost like 2 quads for 2 dragon tanks, 3 dragon tanks actually. And he's gonna get his palace up. But is he gonna be able to hold what Excal's gonna throw at him? I don't think he will. Maybe if he gets his palace up very quickly and has a lot of spare RPGs to put in a bus, maybe he will be able to hold, but things are looking kinda rough. Funnily enough, Metti did actually repair it, but Excal took it right after. So I'm sure Excal's happy about that. And yeah, he's just Excal's just spamming things to the mid. Would like to see some more workers here. It's also quite unprotected. A tunnel here would be nice, and as I say that, he's making a tunnel there. And I think it's just Excal's mission right now to deny the whole middle, and he's probably gonna try to take the middle for himself. He's flaming a little bit of his own units here, but he quickly moves them away. But I don't know. It's looking very bad for Metti. I don't think he will be able to hold for much longer. Thank you, Lift Truck. You're a noob as well. Just had to say that. And yeah, he does take the mid. So he's gonna be on 2 oils, 4 supplies, 3 war factories, even gonna make some mix because he saw the palace. And mix are really good for his buses. 2 mix take out 1 bus. To the hole, that is. I'm not completely sure what this is all about. I think you should do it a little bit more here versus tech terrors. Oh, and as I say that, he's about to do that. And did he see this? Or was that just unlucky for Metti? Was just a worker in it? And yeah, Excal's gonna be on how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 supplies, mix, 3 war factories, 2 oils. Things are not looking good. Things are not looking good. So there is the first boss out. How many mix does Excal have? He has 2. So it should be enough to deal with it. I see a lot of the Iranian guys in the chat. I think you guys are all probably rooting for Metti to win. But I don't know. It's looking rough this first game. This first game's definitely looking rough for him. But he's still on 3 supplies, has 1, 2 markets, can make buses. It's just a money difference, really. He kind of walks into the bus, but doesn't seem to be bothered by it. And here we see a big engagement. I think Excal can actually take it. All these ECMs, they basically kill 1 quad for the time being. So there is a German out, but there are only like tier 1 units. There are no emperors you can snipe and quickly take or something. So it's not as useful. I think I prefer just boss spam. But a German, of course, is always nice. Really annoying unit, actually. Will we see some outposts to counter their German? So I think Excal's slowly trying to expand over here, just trying to maybe get those supplies. And we do see a push here by Excal. Lift Truck saying he's rooting for King Toxic. I mean, we basically all are. Because, like, we all know that King Toxic is one of the best players. So, of course, we're rooting for him. He's definitely one of the nicest guys, that's for sure. And we see kinda a big headbutt engagement, but I don't think it's the best engagement for Metti. This palace is filled, but it must be filled with some workers, because I'm not seeing anything else. Is this a terror attack, maybe? It is, but nice reply there from Excal, moving them dragon tanks away, and here's the GG. Well played by Excal. Well played by Excal. Let me actually go here. I don't have the professional scoreboard. It's kind of like a last minute thing that happened here. Excal just randomly said in the chat, anybody down to stream? And I was like, I'm down to stream. So that's what happens, you know? Keemer is saying Metti should have started with at least one hijacker. It could have worked. It definitely could have worked because Excal was spamming unprotected dragon tanks in the beginning. Yeah, that's what it's saying. I completely agree, Metti. Or Keemer. I'm sorry. If he had some hijackers, it probably would have shifted the game. But let's see if Excal will do that actually. Or maybe Metti will start with an outpost. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see what the tank does on this map. I mean what the stealth does on this map. Because what the tank normally does either goes for truck rush or just do supplies. The stealth has many different possibilities to play. Oh yeah, I should start. A little good luck, have fun for the players. We love to see it. So in the bottom corner this time, it's Metti, again playing as Orange, as the tank general. And in the top we have Excal as the stealth general, playing as Orange. We're playing on the map Summer Arena, chosen by Excal. He loves doing this. It doesn't even work for GLA, but he just loves doing clear the mines. It's pretty funny seeing them walk around like that. It's pretty funny. I love it. I don't really do it myself though. It takes too much time away. Because you have to press the hotkey and move it. It's like so much trouble for nothing really. But I mean, if you're the best player in the game, you can afford to save a little bit of time just having fun, you know. So we are anticipating a truck rush. That's what Excal's doing. But we don't see a truck rush. We see actually two supplies, but one of the supplies is here messing up with his dozer. That's kind of bad. And here, this is not a perfect supply, I think. I think it just misses it by a few inches. It might correct itself. Though, maybe I'm wrong. I stand corrected. It's actually a perfect supply. How about this one? Weirdly enough, this looks like it's also a perfect supply. So we just see some tunnels all over the place from Excal. Some terrorist spam. This terrorist is it gonna get in? No, it's gonna get seen by Metti. And here we go again. Is Excal prepared for this time? With a hijacker, actually. Almost took it out with a terrorist. That's pretty funny. Here another flamer. Is there a hijacker in this? It is filled. Is there a hijacker? There is. But well played from Metti. He actually anticipated a hijacker and started flame walling. That's pretty nice. And already has an outpost with it. So this hijacker, it won't do much. It's gonna get scouted as well. And Metti. Ooh, Metti! Oh my god, no. What are you doing? You shouldn't be Fargo flaming your own units like that. As Fargo would say, you're sleeping, brother. Okay, he came in. Excal came in with a technical, dropped off a worker, and is now just gonna annoy the crap out of Metti. I like that. Is it gonna get seen? It is hiding behind some bushes. And there's a hijacker coming as well. This is a really nice move here. And these dragon tanks are quite useless. Like, these tunnels are just such a nuisance for these dragon tanks. And oh my god, he's gonna get it! Is he hunted? No, he's not. There's one dozer here. Should make an extra truck here. Only collecting on one truck there. That's not what you like to see. Yeah, here you can see these dragon tanks just got decimated by these tunnels. This tunnel probably will die though by this dragon tank. Or Excal's on it actually. I think it will only go to the Holmo this time. Thank you, nickname. I indeed am a legend streamer. This is my first time. So this get tank tried to come in, crush some workers, but there are actually no workers here from Excal, only one. And yeah, as Lift Truck saying, Excal's kind of camping over here. I think he knows that if he camps, he wins the game because of this power plant. That is a huge power plant. Everything he builds will go 50% faster. That's huge. This dragon tank, will it just flame down the oil or will it try to attack the quad? I don't know. If you're not making a prop, maybe you can start flaming the oils. But I suppose Excal's not going for them. So here we see a difference in the build. Excal just tried to be more defensive and keep the map control faster, whereas Metti tried to go for the oils and only got one. And he didn't keep it for that long. Here, a nice tech RPG, no mines. He's being scouted if there are mines, so he can actually take a super tech. That's some good plays right there. Dami would be proud. Dami would be proud. But Metti's just gonna push in here, but I'm not seeing any outposts. The hijacker could be in play anytime. Plus he can make buses if he wants to, which just absolutely decimate these flamers. Can you stream me versus MP3 if Docky can't? I don't know right now. This actually was kind of a last minute thing, and he did actually get a super tech. That's huge. And he's hunted. Wow. Metti's not reacting. He's gonna lose a war factory. Oh no, he's not hunted. He's not hunted. Now in the base of Excal, there are enormous amounts of flamers, but there are so many X-camping tunnels. There's not much you can do about it if you're in Metti's position, because you also have to worry about the super tech that's running around. Killed 2 units here. Don't know exactly what it was. It's gonna kill another Gat tank. Is it gonna get away? It's gonna live to tell the tale. Yeah, and Metti's just in a rough spot right now. Only 1 supply. 2 war factories. So he was on 3 war factories. So losing this war factory is not as bad. But it still is a mistake he should have prevented. And it looks like the game has kinda cooled down a little bit. Exco's just trying to be annoying with this one technical. But I don't know, Lift Truck. Maybe. I kinda have to see how my schedule goes. But I think you said Goldfish was gonna stream it. So he's just running around with this super tech, but he might get himself trapped. No, he won't. He's gonna get away with it. And here's another worker. Is he just gonna try to go here or just gonna make a tunnel over there? And he did lose his palace though. So that is kinda a setback for Excal, but he does have a market out. Not that it matters too much, but having a market out is pretty nice. Does he have AP bullets? That's not the right one. He does have AP bullets. Okay. So these gets are basically just as good as these quads right now. Unless he has the chain gun upgrade, he doesn't. And just the units are really low here for Metti. He keeps making flamers. But I don't know, Excal's gonna be on buses soon. A few flamers are good, but I think you need to push out. With Gats and the ECMs maybe. Yeah, he is gonna try to go for ECMs. So that's good. Excal now going for the oil, only is going for 1 right now, but I'm sure he's gonna go for the second soon. Ow, that's not good. That is not good. Losing a super tech to a flamer like that, that's not what you want to see. He is gonna take this oil, but probably not for long. And Excal could just push here on this side. Or even... I don't think he can push on this side. Will take too long with this small gap here. And he's just gonna try to defend here. These flamers can do a lot. Excal's forced to go back. Is he gonna lose a quad? Doesn't lose a quad. No one actually loses any units. Would like to see this oil going down. Excal got another oil. Yeah, Metti's going for this oil right now or not? No, he's not. Every 15 seconds, this oil is alive $200 for Excal. And he got his palace up again, so it's looking pretty good for Excal right now. But all it takes are just a few bad micro decisions, and he loses all squads to flamers. Here he just loses two for nothing here. Could probably move them over here. And he's still not killing the oil. Exo's just doing a counter attack. And what does Metti have to hold it? A few Battle Masters would be nice. He's making ECM. That's kinda a bad decision. I would like to see some Battle Masters. Because look how quickly this just goes down. But Metti meanwhile is also doing an attack on the right hand side. So is it gonna go down to base trade? I don't think it is. I think Metti will maybe have enough to deal with this. If this next unit is a Battle Master, then he surely will have enough. Although this quad is really good. But look what Excal has in his base. So many X-camp tunnels. This is crazy. This is stupid tunnels, as Fargo would say. Yeah, and Excal's got this game in the bag. Metti GG's. All these quads just reign supreme. All vetted up. Nothing you can do versus vetted up quads. So that's another win for the X-camper. By the way, guys, I'm a little bit sick, so you might hear it. I got the corona right now. So I hope you can hear my voice nice and clear. Alright. So since this is Excal's home game, he will be able to decide the matchup and the map. So yeah, gonna be nice. Let's quickly look at the matchups. So we got USA Super Weapon. Oh, he actually hosts it. Ooh. USA Super Weapon, USA Tank, USA GLA, Super Weapon China, Super Weapon Demo, Laser Inf, Laser Tox, Laser Stealth, Air Tank, Air Inf, Air Stealth, China Tank, China Demo, China Nuke, China Inf, Tank Stealth, Nuke Tox, Nuke Stealth, Inf GLA, GLA Stealth, Tox Demo, Tox Stealth. What he isn't allowed to do, he's not allowed to pick any China versus GLA anymore, because he already picked it once. So how it works is if you pick one sort of matchup, so this is a China versus USA, China versus GLA, maybe they have different armies because it's stealth and it's a tank, but it still is like a China versus a GLA, so he's not allowed to pick another China versus GLA, no matter what it is. Even if it's like a China nuke, he's not allowed to pick it. But he actually went for air stealth. I like it. These are all pretty good matchups. This one's not really that balanced. This is not really that balanced. Yeah, this is not that balanced. There are a few imbalanced matchups, for sure. For sure. But like, these are all pretty 50-50 matchups. Sleeping Dragon, is this actually in the map pool? I'm sure it is. Sleeping, yeah, it is. I don't think I've ever really seen this map being played. I rarely see this map being played. This looks not like a map I would personally play. But it does look like a pretty fun map. Looks like a very good GLA mirror map, if I'm gonna be honest. I would love to play GLA mirror on this map. Tank Stealth is first matchup. No one... Oh! Oh, Tank Stealth is the first matchup? And no one chose it? I think Exco chose it, actually. No, I'm saying like Excal chose the first map. Metti's a little bit slow with these workers. I don't really know what he's doing with them. He's moving them now. But you can't really afford to be slow versus the greatest of all time, you know? After Fargo, of course. So it looks like he's gonna go for a Raptor build. I think the Raptors are just for stalling, so he can also go for oils. There's an oil here, there's an oil there, oil here, oil there. Matty's actually gonna go for 3 supplies. Kinda sneaky. You don't really see this. I don't think I don't think Excal knows that Matty's going for that. So it's kinda sneaky. It might work out actually. This is a very passive build from Excal. It's only doing one dozer rush, but the tunnel's already built, so it won't really do anything. And what do you have right now? You're gonna get 1 oil, you have 2 supplies, but you have no units. He has absolutely no units. Kept his CC as well. So this is just a big passive build here. I don't really I don't really think I've ever seen this build being done before. It's a very passive build. But so is Metti's. Actually stealths this. I have to say I like it. I have to say I like it. Now he's gonna load up maybe a tech RPG and a tech terror, and that will probably just get shot down by this Wonder Raptor. Maybe if he sends them like in quick bursts of each other, the tech RPG can get in while the while the Raptor's reloading. That's the one. But he actually evacs and he's gonna get it. You can't get the War Factory here. No. Ah, that's a bad mistake. That's a huge mistake. He could have gotten it. He could have got it. I'm sorry. He's actually going for 4 supplies here. That's that's not something you see every day, but it definitely will work out here. And man, he's also gonna deny this oil. No, he won't. This Raptor's on it. So it will be... Actually, he's also going for this money. This is just a battle of whoever gets the most money. It's 3 supplies versus 4 supplies, but Exco has the 2 oils, so it's pretty 50-50. It's pretty 50-50 when we're talking about money. But all Metti really has to do is just get his own oils, and I think he will be ahead. But of course, Excal has the more versatile army. It's gonna kill this tunnel and probably gonna push him with his Vs, I'm assuming. Yeah, he is. And here Metti's gonna try to defend it, but I don't think he will be able to. These, are they loaded? They're not loaded, actually. So they're just empty Tovies. I don't think I've ever seen this build from Excal. Or from anyone, actually. But the build that Excal's doing, I've never seen it. But I have to say, on this map, it's pretty good. I don't really see what stealth does versus it. Because the early attacks just get denied. Takes out the supply here. The early attacks just get denied. And he's gonna have a huge amount of Tovies and a huge amount of money. So that's pretty good. And Metti's kinda looking in a rough spot right now. But it's still pretty even. He's about to be on 4 supplies again. Is he gonna take his oil? Because he did put a tunnel there. Has a tunnel here, but Excal's prepared for it. Excal has 2 fire bases there. As Fargo would say, X-camping. And it's a very passive game so far. We don't really see much action, but I think we will see a lot of action right now. Excal has a search and destroy. He knows where everything is. He instantly scans here. He's gonna take out the supply, I think. Yeah, he's just gonna take out the supply. Oh, and Metti's going to attack here, but I don't think it will work out. These are just so many Tovies. And they all have the drone, so you need to individually target. Yeah, Excal only loses 2 Vs here. 2 Vs for this whole army and the firebase. Bad, bad from Metti, and it actually gave Excal 3-star, but there's a technical in the base. It is empty though. The technical actually did a terror attack on the war factory. I missed that. I'm sorry, guys. So we see an... Well, we don't see an oil capture from Metti yet. It's just Excal taking these. I don't know if I like that. These give 250 XP away when they die. I'm not sure if I like it. Size owned Fargo with same build order 2-3 days ago. Well, it's a pretty good build order, I have to say. This build reminds me of a Google build order. The Google build order is where you sell your CC, but you just go to supplies, make a war factory, and an airfield, right? And you just spam MTVs and tow and raptors. I think that's it. Yeah, it does look kind of like it. It's just more passive. Is this a terror attack? It is. Gets only 1 V though. It's not worth it at all. And Metti GG's. Metti GG's. So that's 3-0 for Excal. He's playing fantastic. Metti's also playing pretty good. He's playing pretty good. If you're Metti, you would really be looking forward to trying to get a game on the board. But Excal's making it tough on him. 3-0. So it's a fix 7. So they only play 7 games, no matter what. Plus Excal picks all the matchups. So he's definitely using that in his favor. Let me quickly go ops. There we go. Thank you, GNX. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Good luck, have fun. So this time in the top, we have Excal as the stealth general playing in the purple. And we in the bottom, we have in the orange, Air Force for Metti. They're playing on the map called Sleeping Dragon. Probably because it looks kind of like a dragon. I just noticed that this obviously looks like a dragon. That's why it's called Sleeping Dragon. I'm probably kind of sleeping. I don't know how I didn't notice that before. So Excal's just gonna send a worker here. Is this worker? This worker might try to build a tunnel over here. And it looks like he's just gonna go for 2 supplies here, Excal is. And is Metti actually doing the same build or no? No, Metti is not doing the same build order because Excal went for the oils. And Metti is not. Metti is sending this dozer forward. Is he gonna see this? Does he see it? I don't know. I'm not in. Can I see that? He does see it though. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And I think talking about the Google build order now, this is the build order we're talking about. We have some GNX saying lag truck. I mean, I have to say I agree. That guy's a lagger. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's actually very fast. When you play with him, always fast. That's why they call him Fast Truck. So Excal's going for the first supply over here. Was this a quad or a technical? It was a quad. And that's the way you counter this build order. It's just by making a bunch of quads. Is there actually... He is actually gonna go for the oil capture, but I don't know if he has the upgrade yet. I can't really see. This quad should probably just die by this V and this Raptor together. But I don't think Metti's seen it yet, and this quad might actually prove to be pretty annoying. Okay, he should be notified now. He moves it away. Nice. Yeah, okay. It is gonna get cleared now. He's just gonna use this one and the Raptor combined. Might lose the Hellfire drone. These are not cheap things. Actually, $500 each. It's basically 5/8 of a V. Now here, Metti is trying to be annoying with this V, but I think it's... Yeah, it's gonna go low by the Rebel. Here we have two... This is a bad mistake by Excal. Really good laser locks by Metti here. Only loses the one MD. But the Excal, he's just on 3 supplies right now. But the difference is he has 1 oil. And that's gonna be pretty big. Like if you somehow manage to get these oils, you gotta say Excal's looking better. And he is trying. But actually, this is a nice move. This is a really nice move. This basically disables Excal from reinforcing for the time being with his army. And it's just more than annoying actually. And he scouted the bike. He's looking for a rebel. But it's actually above here. Really notice it. And this V is still just cruising around here, but Excal's on it. He's on it. This drone will probably get scanned the moment this tunnel finishes. And Metti, this is a good deny by him. Well played. Well played. I would actually like to see him grab all his raptors and just kill the oils. Just kill this oil. Just force fire this oil. These ones you can probably take for yourself. But these ones there's no way you're gonna get them. Two arms dealer tech spam might actually work. Yeah, it might have worked, but I prefer quads. Because if you're in the base, all you really need to do is like make a combat Chinook, right? And with quads, if you're in the base, you can also shoot these normal Chinooks, and you can kill the buildings. And with technicals, if you're in the base, it's just camping. It's just camping. And I don't think Metti's really a player who will let you punish him like that. I think with the Raptors, he'll probably split fire, kill some technicals quick. So I prefer the quad spam, to be honest. There's gonna be a fire base here, it's gonna make it difficult. Raptor suicides. And we see some nice micro here from Metti. It's gonna get Search and Destroy, gonna make it it's gonna make it extremely hard for Excal to deal with these Vs. He's gonna have to tech up, but I don't think he is. Does he have a palace somewhere? He doesn't. Yeah, it's gonna be extremely hard just to deal with these Vs alone. You're gonna have to have a lot of these guys. He might lose one actually here. Yeah, he does. Bad mistake from Metti. You don't want to give away these precious Vs like this. I think you just gotta push now. You have the advantage. All he's doing is really quad spam. So he does have a palace. It's almost finished. Loses another V to this building over here. Does actually deny this worker trying to make something here. And it's not looking too bad for Metti over here. He's on 2 supplies, 2 oils. The difference is Excal's on 1, 2, 3, 4 supplies, gonna have 2 markets, has 2 oils. Like Excal just has way more money, so he can afford to waste these units like this just to buy himself time. Just to be able to get buggies out. What happened here? Oh, the demo trap. Yeah, I saw it, Metti. I saw it. That's bad. Ooh, you don't want to waste units like that. I mean, it's not really wasting. Well-placed demo trap by Excal. It kind of reminds me of a game I had versus GNX today. Let's not bring it up. um, so, Excal's on the buggies right now. Does he have a market out to get the upgrade? He does. Ooh, this is a good pop. He's gonna lose 2 raptors here. And this is actually just going on. Wait. Wait a minute. Is this. He stole Air Force. How did he do that? Did he use a Jarman? That's funny. Oh my god, he's actually gonna steal the Air Force deck. What happened here? How did I miss this? How did I miss this? Oh my god, he stole the dozer and it's actually gonna make a tunnel here. Is it gonna get up? Oh, don't tell me this is gonna get up. It doesn't. Okay. But yeah. This is gonna change the game. Because all Excal really needs to do right now is... Excal can just even make a supply over here. Collect from here. And just, he's gonna make raptors. That's all he needs to do, really. It's gonna be an Air Force mirror. With fucking quads. These buggies reign supreme on these Vs. You need to kind of pair them up with the raptors, the Vs, to get rid of these buggies. Even if you suicide 1 raptor for like 3 buggies or 2 buggies, it's worth it. This is ridiculous. Don't tell me he's actually gonna try to get a supply. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Excal, man. Your name's not Goldfish. You should have been doing these things. But he does. He's just bullying Metti at this point, stealing his army. Saying, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I don't think there's anything Metti can do at this point. Yeah, you just kinda gotta push in, try to get the kill, but it's gonna be super difficult. He has power, he's gonna be on fucking Air Force stack too. For God's sake. Buggy's trying to shoot the V down, doesn't completely work. Bunch of workers here, probably just gonna make a line of tunnels. Should make a line of tunnels. And Metti, yeah, he's kinda like... He's kinda boxed in into his base. There's not really much he can do. Whenever he pushes out too much, these quads would just go into the base and kill him. But something tells me that Excal's just having so much fun, he doesn't want to quit. He doesn't want to make Metti quit. He just wants to get raptors himself. Which we're not seeing an airfield yet, even though he does have the supply up. He's probably just busy looking over here, rightfully so. And everything here gets cleared up. Now, is he gonna make an airfield? Oh my god, he is. Have you guys ever seen this? A stealth general stealing Air Force general and actually making Raptors. Let's hope Metti doesn't quit before then, because this game is kinda over. This is just... GNX, I think you're wrong. I think he is playing with his food. He could have finished him. When he killed all these V's here, he could have finished him. Carpet over here doesn't do much. Doesn't get anything. That's quite surprising. Yeah, and there's one buggy remaining. And these quads just killing all these Chinooks, getting all the cash bounty for it. Now, are we gonna see a Raptor out? Please tell me we're gonna see a Raptor out. Spectre going on one of the power plants, but Excal anticipated it. Made a second power plant already. And here we see a big push. It's just quads, so these fees should be able to deal with it. But sometimes quads can be a hell of a nuisance to deal with. Look at this. Wow, these quads are so strong with all the veterancy. And we are seeing raptors. This is beautiful. Oh my god. Feels like I'm watching Goldfish play. That guy always steals army whenever he can. This is crazy. We're just we're seeing a goddamn air mirror. Oh, I love it. We are seeing a bit of a float from both players. We are seeing drop zones being played from Metti, but I don't think you should be investing in drop zones right now. You barely have any units. And look at these raptors. Killing a Colonel Burton. Metti tried to kill the raptors. Oh, this is funny. A little bit of explaining here by Excal. Makes me feel of those shows, you know, where the bad guy always explains his plan. There's one thing you missed, Metti. I made a CC. Kinda like that. Metti is definitely leading in the XP though. He's leading in the XP. So, if he gets 5-star, it might be a little bit of a turning point, but I don't think you can come back from this. These Raptors are gonna pick off the S&D. It's gonna be enough. Does have the 20% cash bounty. And Metti trying to kill this airfield, but it doesn't work. It's gonna lose 2 Raptors for it, and yeah, there we go. It's 4-0 for the big Excal. Collected almost twice as much. Let me quickly move the 3 up to a 4. Alright, now we just wait for Excal to make. Excal's normally the best host, or one of the best hosts. Miller's also a pretty good host. So I think Excal's just gonna host. Yeah, there we go. Alright, what will he pick? What will he pick this time? USA super weapon. On this map, I'm gonna see a little bit of a mirror going on. If we're just purely looking at the armies, Excal should win. USA is normally pretty good. Much better than Super Weapon. Super Weapon, everything's just so expensive. But Super Weapon does have a few things that make it hard for the USA. It does have EMPs you can drop. And if an EMP gets up in the base of the USA, it's basically game over. Let me drink some water. Alright, here we go. So in the bottom this time we have Metti as the super weapon general playing in the purple. And at the top we have the Excal playing as the USA vanilla general in the purple. Did I say purple? I meant orange for Metti. So both players are looking to build an early barracks. And Excal is just gonna make a supply there. I think Excal is not gonna make a second supply. This normally looks like a supply you make to get either these or these. And yeah, he is just gonna go for the oils, it looks like. Meanwhile, Metti is gonna do a drop. Went for 2 barracks actually. I think that's a pretty good strategy. You can do a super weapon. Just continuously keep dropping. And here we see Excal actually anticipating an EMP drop by making these MDs everywhere, but we're not seeing it. And here comes the power of making a supply like this, because now you can just collect over here. And that's exactly what Excal's doing right now. So this drop, it's gonna be more of a nuisance than it is gonna be effective. And Excal is going for the oil. What does Metti have to defend it? He's gonna use his own ranges. He's also going for the oils actually. Ooh. Am I dropping? But this won't matter, because they won't see it anyway. Let's just hope it won't happen again. This drop gonna get dealt with with these two Vs. Excal's going for the oils. So is Metti, but the difference is Excal's already at the oils and probably will be able to collect at least both of them. And he has a dozer right here to deny any rangers for going for this oil. Yeah, and it's looking very good for Excal right now, I have to say. Obviously, he's more teched up. Metti's not teched up yet with War Factory technology. Did go for 3 Chinooks. Is that a mistake? I think he messed up his build there. I don't think he should be going for 3 Chinooks. Excal collected twice as much. There's the power of the oils. He got like 2k from there. It's over. Oh. Let me go ups. Perfect. So that's 5-0 for Excal. This time we see Excal playing as the super weapon in the bottom. Metti should win this one. If Metti ever has a chance to win one versus Excal, it should be here. Because USA is just that much stronger than super weapon. The spots are actually wrong. Oh no, wait, the spots are right. The spots are right. Don't worry what I'm saying. So in the top we have Metti playing as the USA Vanilla in orange. In the bottom, playing a super weapon, we have Excal. playing in the purple. So both players are both interested again into making a fast barracks. But this time, Excal will be the one going for the two Rexes this time. So it's gonna be drop galore because I think actually scrap that. I don't think Metti's gonna go for a drop. Metti's gonna do a little bit of a copycat over here. But I definitely prefer the supply being here. We're dropping again. That's no bueno. This drop. Yeah, here we're gonna see. I like the supply over here much more because you can collect from this and this. Excal is just gonna drop over here. And is Metti gonna reply? Metti is gonna reply to it. Excal not laser locking with all his MDs. Probably could have taken it out. Still takes it out. God dang. And here Metti's just gonna crush it. Late reply from Excal is probably gonna get dealt with. Loses the veto. But is meanwhile going for the oil. But Excal's really nicely reacting here. Sending his dozer forward. Denying any oil cap from happening. Plus getting a barracks up so he can get the oil for himself. But Metti's meanwhile gonna get the oil in here. Another drop from Excal. He's relentless with these drops so far. And there's not much Metti can do about it at this point. A very fast laser locks here. Doesn't lose any. It's gonna be hard now. It's gonna be extremely hard for Metti to win it. His money's being camped. If he's not careful, he's gonna lose a Chinook. He's gonna lose both, maybe. No, he does move it away. Still loses it though. And he's getting spammed from a barracks around here. I don't think Metti has any chance to win it at this point. And this is just straight up barracks spam from Excal. He's gonna have 4 barrackses. Doesn't reply to the V crushing the EMD, so that's bad. If he was able to kill that V, it would have been definitely over, but to be fair, it still looks like it's definitely over. Metti's still staying in. Getting an MP up here, that's an interesting spot. I don't really understand it. I think over here would have made more sense, so he can also protect this. But I don't really understand that placement. He's just gonna try to capture all these buildings. Metti is gonna clear up these two if he's fast enough, but he doesn't. He actually loses both, and that's GG. It's GG from Metti, and a GG from Excal. So it's gonna be Excal's mirror. Yeah, Excal decides for a mirror. I shouldn't be hosting. Let me quickly move it to 6-0. Perfect. Oh man. I'm definitely feeling the COVID right now. When you just talk like a little bit, it's fine. But it feels like every 10 seconds I have to go drink some water because my throat just hurts incredibly. Maybe I should pull an Excal and just start drinking enormous amounts of tea with honey. Are you gonna play some games on stream, Mr. Sam? Maybe. Actually, looks like I'm gonna play the second set. Or watch the second set, stream the second set. Excal's gonna be right back for 30 seconds going to the toilet, and I'm gonna do the same. See you guys. Alright, I'm back. Looks like Excal's not back yet. I think it's Excal's mirror. Let me quickly ask. I think it's Excal's mirror to choose. I shouldn't be watching the stream. Or my own stream. You guys can most likely hear it. I just have my laptop next to me to watch the chat. But yeah, Apex, I don't think I'm gonna watch any more, or I'm gonna play any more games after this, because I'm gonna stream another set after this. So, yeah, Metti also doesn't know. Meanwhile, let's quickly look at the bracket. So, we are playing in Group 6, Excal. He's gonna play Thumbstep. Let's actually click on this. He's gonna play Thumbstep, Humanity, and he's playing Metti right now. And this is the first game for Metti, actually. But let's quickly look if that's true. Yeah, that is true. So, okay. So this is Metti's first game. It's 6-0 right now. Let's hope for Metti at least it will be 6-1. Here we see Thumbstep actually 6-1 in Humanity. That's very impressive. I normally go 50-50 with Thumbstep, but it seems like he's really been improving lately. Plus, 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 you know. This is gonna be a nuke mirror. Size would be proud. I think Excal doesn't mind a nuke mirror. They used to spam nuke mirrors all the time back in the day. On this map though, I don't think a nuke mirror is very common on this map. This map's not very common in general. So you have a bunch of 200 crates right here. This is 1k extra. That's 1 extra k. Then you have a supply over here, and a bunch of supplies in the middle, and just oils on each corner and in the middle. And it looks like Metti's actually going for these oils. And we see Excal trying to take 2 of the crates, but only gets 1. We'll make a forward supply. And is Metti here actually gonna make a helix, or is he gonna go for the oils? Let's see. Let's see. He is gonna go for the oils. Okay. So on this map, I actually prefer it if you just grab this oil and grab that oil in a nuke mirror, as to not alert your opponent to know that you're going for the oil. So it's just gonna be a one war factory spam from Excal over here, but he is gonna be on 3 supplies. And we see 2 supplies here for Metti and going for the 1 war factory. But the difference is Metti's also going for the oils. Excal's trying to box in, but he's not doing the best job of boxing in. That's a pretty big mistake. Because this supply now becomes trivially easy to harass. Unless Excal makes like a bunker over here. This battle mass is probably gonna go down. There's a tank hunter and there is the red guard. I think it's a red guard. And this battle master is just untouched by the other battle master and just go through anyway. We see a gat tank from Metti. I don't know why he's making gat tanks in the nuke mirror. And Excal's going for an helix, it looks like. This is really nice. Good counter to the build order of Metti. Just sending a dozer forward, crushing this red guard. Same over here. And yeah, I think I think it's looking good for Exco. He's on tree supplies. He's gonna get himself a lovely old helix. It's always Metti, but Metti always seems to be just a little bit on the backside, making a bunker over here. Not sure what's that all about. Battlemaster here should die, will die. And the Battlemaster over here from Metti not being reacted, not being moved by Metti. Helix here out from Excal. Is Metti gonna be able to react to that? He is gonna know there's a Helix out. He knows there's a Helix out. But what will he be able to do to stop it? He doesn't have anything here. These trucks are just gonna be picked off. And is that... That's the hunt! That's the hunt! Excal Hunter Metti. It's gonna be super hard for him now. All the trucks did die. Metti does have a Battlemaster in the base of Exco. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, the Battlemaster just gets completely cleared up by the helixes. And I don't think I will be able to stream the second set, by the way. I'm gonna have to go after this set. I'm sorry. This Battlemaster of Exco will get cleared up by the helix. But it's looking very good for Excal right now. He's on 3 supplies, tacked up, and he kept denying the oil. Again, denying the oil of Metti. Very good. Excal will be hunted as well. No, he won't. No, he won't. This helix, it might die. It will die over here. And that's the helix of Metti gone. The oil of Excal's gonna come in with the Lotus. And I don't really see what Metti has. He's hunted. Barely has any money. Barely has any units. Keeps trying to go for the oil, but it just doesn't seem to work. Excal's always on it. And this is what makes him an expert. Making a CC, scared of the hunt. I don't really know if you need a CC at this point. You know you're up. But it's a pretty safe bet. Making a CC is always pretty safe. So Excal's gonna get... Where's the Lotus? Or is it gonna go to the bottom? Yeah, Excal's gonna get his second oil. So he's gonna be in supply 2 oils and dozers ahead. Not really much Metti can do at this point. All you really need to do in Excal's position right now is just make 2 overlords, 2 gets, 1 ECM and push in. That's all you really need to do. Excal's looking to expand over here. Metti meanwhile is gonna try to do a little bit in the middle. But there's not much only 2 gets can do. Excal's meanwhile trying to find a way into the base. Could just go in here, but this character, he's gonna fly right into some gets. Gonna get his 3rd oil. Metti is leading in XP though. So he did take better engagement so far. He's hunted, so it won't really matter anyway. This oil, Metti never got the oil, which is quite unfortunate for him. I think it's hard going for oil on this map. And this comes back to the point I said at the beginning. I don't think you should be taking this. I think you should just send it here and here, so nobody knows that you're going for oil. And then once you have that, you can try to sneakily take this while you're fighting elsewhere. He's gonna go for nuke mix actually. And that will just be the dagger. There's nothing he will be able to do. Metti, that is. And Excal is now also leading in XP. Yeah, this is over. If it's not over now, it will be over in 6 minutes when he just nukes this. Let's follow these helixes around. There's a little bit of an engagement over here. But both players are losing gets. But Exo just has much more. He's gonna kill this helix. Is this the GG? It's not yet. Metti's staying in as a true warrior. Picking off the Lotus of Excal, that's an important pickoff. You don't want to let a Lotus get in your base if you're hunted. But yeah, does he have the nuke mic upgrade? Not yet. He does have it now. He does have it now. And this helix will just die. Yeah, that's GG. Good set. Well played by both players. That's a... Let me quickly replace it. 7-0 by Metti. I can't stream second set I don't know how to spell, unfortunately. I can't stream second set. Let's quickly look. So that will be Excal versus Metti, round 6. 7-0 for Excal. Excal's so far only lost one game, and that's versus Thumbstep. So well played by Thumbstep. But yeah, it's a shame I won't be able to stream the next set, but I gotta go to dinner. So see you guys.